Deal.
All right, guys. Nothing can live here. Not even you. All right, so we're
Yeah,
gonna load.
we were explicitly told that the road south was
Yeah.
impossible to pass.
Like,
Come back anytime. Let me know if you
I-
find any extra aluminum. I could use it.
I live in an adventure
That
game.
old bore.
Oh.
Oh, that reminds me. Did you hear the one about the appetite? About the appetite of the wild boar in the forest of the spirit?
Here's our choices: lose immediately, odd graphics. Those are the choices. Cut the vines. Examine the vines. Strong climbing vines. Throw vines at wood plank.
What's the thing on the left above the magnifying glass?
Tie vines to the wood planks.
In what way is that tie vines? Are those
Because
two
it's a knot.
hands?
It's the bow of a knot being tied tightly.
Pulling the bow of the knot. Got it.
Because
Okay.
what it
Is
looks
the right
like,
one to...
it looks like scissors with eyebrows. Is what I see.
It does. Yeah.
It looks
Or
like flesh scissors. Is the one on the right? Is that like throw somebody out at second?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's umpire a ball game.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, look out, Grabata!
Whoa! Oh, sick!
And we pulled ourselves up onto the bridge.
Raft drifts away after you jump onto the bridge, man. Hell yeah.
2 points.
In a world of raft jumping, adventure.
It's like the first time that I scanned D&D and I had thought of an adventure.
Holy shit.
This does like
Is this abduction?
half execute transition.
Do you think they could only afford like 20% of this? And you're there.
Okay, yeah, that's good enough.
No, they just showed up in the morning and the rendering wasn't done, so they said.
No, like clearly those were two completely separate pipelines, and the graphics of the one are not quite the same as the graphics of the other. So if they did the whole animation, there would be
a new constituent. I'm the mayor of Shanbar. Glad to meet you. I hope you're registered to vote.
This
I
really
thought this
feels.
town hall building was condemned.
I forgot to photograph the crazy guy up the.
Dear diary.
Graph fucking everything.
So here's the mayor.
I gotta say, I love this game so far.
I'm charmed.
Just like fuck yes. I would call it ramshackle aesthetic.
Ramshackle is absolutely correct. Yes.
And I love that now we're at the reading interface. Now there's fonts.
All right. Hey Bill, would you do us the honor of reading this to us? It's suddenly quite loud. I don't know if they'll be able to hear you, but there it is.
Mod Day. Wait.
Yeah, that does say October.
Shanbar time. Mod Day, October 6, 1640 June. Budok's Arms and Armaments disappears. The headquarters of Ithanel, Inc. and Budok's Armory, both located in East Shanbar, are the most recent inexplicable disappearances. They follow on the heels of the disappearance of the historic inn of Eisenach last month.
I gotta turn it down. It's like hard for me to hear you. Like, there's like so many weird segments of like silence and. Okay.
Can I just like sort of note that the East Shanbar Times is printed on ruled notebook paper and paper clipped together?
Can I also just note that so far there's nothing in here that's at all different from the story of abduction? Rob Day. August 13, 1640.
Oh,
Historic inn of Eisenach disappears. A frantic Maudicum Mudok discovered that the historic inn of Eisenach has mysteriously disappeared, and his wife along with it. We had just finished breakfast at the inn, and I walked across the street to open my shop. I turned to say something to Molly, and the whole block was gone. Boudicum has moved in with his friend and partner, Rupert. The mayor vows. I love this. This is the kind of game I would make if I made a game.
Rupert is such a good dog name. What a good Rupert. Rupert.
This actually, I mean, this really does seem like a Bill game to me.
This is... Yeah, like, let me tell you. I gotta... oh, it's Gru's Day. Mage 21.
Gru's Day, Mage
64 to 20. What are these words?
General store closes and disappears in the same day. I can't take it anymore, says Will Swindle, ex-proprietor of the general store. But fate took a hand when, immediately upon tacking up his last notice, the building vanished. It's just as well, he shrugged philosophically. My clientele has been dwindling steadily. This is good shit. This is good shit.
On the 14th of Toyotathon, 1825.
Can I just point out? Can I just point out Will Swindle for
No.
us?
Yeah,
Like, is that-
yeah. It's like that one.
The
that
general
one's a
store
joke.
is run by Will Swindle?
That one's a joke that that one's like a pun that they decided to actually follow through on. The rest are just like Smurps Day Blurbadim.
Yeah, look.
Bam.
It's Gru's Day on Dismember 14th of 1635. I run the general store, and my name is Dick Steelit.
Evo's Folly, commonly known as the Cluster, is suspected to have been replaced with a fake cluster.
Oh shit!
Wow, that is good. That is good shit. That is good narrative.
It's an alternative cluster.
A holy woman at Belnair Temple has expressed concern and asked for an inquiry. ITNL has been contracted to investigate.
So I see. We're reading this in reverse order.
I thought they disappeared.
So at Belnair, there's a holy woman. ITNL is some sort of a corporation that runs tourism sweepstakes and also investigates the mysterious replacement of clusters.
Yeah, no, it's sort of diversifying, you know. Like, I think that this is.
You don't want to be in just one business.
Yeah, no, I do like leather shoe repair and plumbing. You know. This is an odd mix of things. Like,
who wrote this goddamn game? I gotta, whatever it is, I gotta read more.
oh, okay, so we're back at the start. Okay, so that was literally one of them. Okay, Survivor. Oh, a game of strategy involving two players in the guise of Wizard Trembile and the Mage Canuck. The Wizard piece plays a compound move comprised of one straight move and one diagonal move in one turn. The Canuck piece can move any square on the board to block the Wizard's piece movement. Whenever the Wizard piece vacates a square on the playing board, that square turns into a pit. The object of the game is to occupy the last remaining square on the board.
Alright, it's a game.
Alright.
I get that. That's like an abstract strategy game. Okay.
Sure.
Alright, Shanbar
That
Library.
wizard, by the way, is the same name as the wizard in our...
It is. It absolutely is. He's a game designer by trade.
Wait.
That's why they call him Wizard. He insists on that title.
Can we just note that there's no audio, and then I click and open, and it's only on the text, and if I back out, it stops?
Look, audio isn't for menus. There's no.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is like
menu.
we're really getting into it, and then we open the washing machine, and you know, like, okay, so Belnair Temple, ancient temple contains occupied by usually priestesses since BC before counting.
Unusually high priestesses.
Oh my God, with BC being before counting, man, that's like this is someone just someone put this in last. Okay,
So,
it's gone again.
BT Dubs, I looked up the writer. IMDb quotes or says Michelle M. is the writer, and she is credited with nothing else.
This was her magnum opus.
This is it.
Wow.
Whereas Veronica Milito wrote the manual. This game is down 15% in popularity this week.
Sell!
Come on, guys, let's get those numbers up.
Alright, no, seriously, I think it's gonna rebound. I would begin investing heavily in Return to Zork. Okay, so Dwarven miner who discovered the cluster, also known as Phoebos Folly, embarrassed by the folly, he took a drink and missed a turn during a joyride in a mining cart. Parts of the mining cart and some of the wardrobe are enshrined at Belnair Temple.
Belnair.
Football-sized
The
concentration
cluster.
of pure...
Football-sized concatenation of concentration of pure illuminite of odd color. The luminance of the cluster never diminishes. On view at Belnair Temple. See Phoebos Folly. Also see illuminite. Oh, we're supposed to get some illuminite, aren't we?
Yeah,
No, we're
but
supposed to get... Oh, Illuminite. I thought it was Illuminite. Okay.
No, what it was and then the scene was done.
I mean, it was amazing. Like when you're recording audio, the number one thing that you need to make sure you do is any like specialized terminology that is unfamiliar to your audience. Make sure that that's clear. That's the most important thing. And they literally just cut the end of that word off. Like it was the most amazing, terrible edit.
This is 10 out of 10, man. A football-sized concentration of do they play football on Zork? A football-sized concentration of illuminite that emitted strange sounds of energy is found by the dwarven miner Phoebo, set aside as a good luck symbol. Then, when the anticipated vein of illuminite failed to appear, was named Phoebos Folly. Ultimately, illuminite became a dominant mining material. People did not live to see his discovery become a valued building material and light source. Renamed the cluster. See cluster, also see illuminite.
Wait.
Yeah, Phoebos Folly is the cluster. The cluster's been stolen and replaced with an alternate cluster.
He's mining. He finds a football-sized rock, valuable rock. It's the size of a football. Is that what it is?
Yeah, Phoebos Folly.
It is the size of a football.
Okay. I thought, all right, that's fine. That's great. I could have sworn in my brain it said football field.
Oh, I see. He found some illuminite. Thought there was a vein there, but there was no vein.
Wait a minute. Go back to the cluster. Yeah, I thought it said football field too.
I thought it was a football field sized.
God, that's weird.
Cluster.
God, I can't wait for this song to restart 4 more times because that's how many more files we have to read. Illuminite. Oh my god, this is the name of the company. Illuminite, Transluminite, and Leisure Incorporated Company, formed by Wizard Tremble, Rupert Modicum Mudak, and the Mage Canuck for the purposes of building an underground resort and the development of high-technology commercial products. First project of ITNL Inc. was Dizzy World. Other projects included prototype Teleorb, lighting projects, Illuminite magnets, and Illuminite batteries.
Okay,
you know, the start of this song. Glowing mineral mined by dwarves, originally considered useless, see Phoebos Folly, now used extensively for building underground, valued for its grue repellent quality. The grue! Grue! Oh, pwned by a grue. Manufacturing material used by ITNL Inc. See ITNL illuminite loses its glow when exposed to the most sources of warmth, such as sunlight or body heat. Maximum illumination from its mineral can be obtained by placing near radio speakers. Why?
No idea.
I don't know.
I get it.
Okay.
What you do?
Yeah, it just
wait.
No, it just seems right. You know. Why the fuck not?
I am so excited. Bill is gonna be our like Zen master of this game. He just like he sees the game behind the game.
I get it. I'm on the wavelength.
He gets it. Exactly.
All right.
Just do whatever he tells you to do.
Holy fuck!
Yeah!
It's actually a filing cabinet.
Wait, this menu has music.
Wait.
Plants. High altitude plants.
Hey! Is it just in that drawer? It is!
Somebody didn't QA it properly.
Okay, let's look at plants. Sean, handle high altitude plants.
High altitude plants. Among the rarest high altitude plants is the bonding plant found in the mountain passes around the valley of the sparrows. Valley of the Sparrows. up high in the Valley of the Sparrows. This plant is often found near signs. While scientific research has never verified its relationship to humans, it is widely believed that this plant creates an emotional bond with anyone who finds and removes one. While good mental health won't invigorate a bonding plant, this plant seems to wilt and eventually die when its master becomes sad or depressed.
Alright, Dwarven Sword of
No
Zork,
idea.
this legendary weapon, was last known to be in the possession of Mudokam Mudok after being passed down from generations of simple peasants and adventurers. It is said to have been blessed in every generation by the holy woman of Belnair. Bill, you got toasting.
Toasting etiquette, excerpted from a treatise by Booze Miller. The traditional Shanbar ritual toast consists of 4 steps. 1. Here's to us. 2. Who's like us? 3. Damn few. 4. And they're all dead.
Okay, we're gonna need to this.
Okay, alright, Sean, can you handle long life spell?
Probably long life spell. Spell cast to ensure long life. Intuitively. Duration unknown, but presumably long. This spell was cast by the mage Canuck and the wizard Trembile before the Great Diffusion to ensure that both would have enough time to recover the power they lost due to their participation in the Great Diffusion of 1247.
Okay, muses,
It
ancient
was like
muses of the
400
arts.
years ago.
Yeah, 400 Gu. Sculpture garden
Right.
built around 966 Gu is a shrine to the 6 ancient muses of the arts: Eoj, Mit, Seer, Mick, Salrock, and Zila. Oh, there's another page. Although it is not known which muses are associated with what art, many believe that the following odd verse is somehow germane. Bog down not with your staff, but return to throw, lest the vessel of sight miss your boxing helmet and your brilliant defense to hit you in the orb kicker. Okay, screenshot.
This is amazing. Who is this person?
This is... wow. Guys, bog down not with your staff, but return to throw, lest the vessel of sight miss your boxing helmet and your brilliant defense to hit you in the orb kicker.
Hit you in the orb kicker.
Bill, I sense that you are going to be hiring a private detective in the near future.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, look at this.
I must.
Muses. The 7th kneeling figure is now believed to be one of the original muses and is simply known as Lib the Catcher. You know, I hate to say this, but I realize I didn't check to see if any of these had... Oh, there's an extra toasting page. Bill, please continue with toasting etiquette.
Toasting etiquette. Before each sentence of the Shanbar toast, the host offers a guest a glass of some drink, e.g. rye wine, etc., but not illuminated. The guest then suggests a toast. The host recites the next sentence in the toast and raises his glass. The guest drinks first while the host waits. Finally, the host drinks his glass and begins the next step by offering another drink. I think we're going to need to know that.
Yeah, I sort of vaguely recall there's a part where we have to get some dude dead drunk by, like, reciting this toast over and over again.
Sean, would you do me a favor and screenshot these 2 pages?
Sure. Give me those. Okay, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta open a... Give me a second. I was not prepared for this.
Dude, this game is just out of this world. This game is just tapping into all my youths right now.
Okay, I got that one.
You good? Okay. On to the next one. Ah! Toasting.
Oh, no, you just-
Toasting.
You
Oh,
screwed it.
shit.
Don't drink and drive.
Okay,
Okay.
sorry. That's the last page. Here's the next page. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Previous
In the
page.
freaking... Okay, alright.
Yeah. You got the screenshot? Did we do it?
It's, no.
Okay.
Now we got it.
Okay, you got it? Great. Okay, now this one. The first 2 or 3 steps of this intricate drinking ritual with our highly potent local rye is enough to make you drunk. Getting past the 3rd step is key.
Is the key. Getting past the 3rd step is the key.
Okay, so
Don't
here's
drink
to
and
us. Okay, so I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go back to Dwarven Sword and see if there's... Oh, there is a next page of the Dwarven Sword. When in good repair, this fabled sword glows blue in the presence of danger. Regardless of its condition, the sword is unbreakable. The Dwarven miners now claim the sword as their own, even though it was formerly owned by elves. Okay, Lord of the Rings.
Huh.
Those fucking Dwarf jerks.
Rat bastard dickheads. Okay, it has also been said that a wilting and dying plant can sadden its master prematurely. Most remarkable of all is that the bond between these plants and their masters is not limited by physical barriers. Cases have been recorded where a plant has wilted and died from a saddened master on another continent. This plant can also be considered a perennial, as it will grow anew just as about any time of the year. Once bonded with a human master, it will never sprout again in the same spot as long as it continues to exist, dead or alive. Okay, well, I gotta go back to poorly QA drawer and just briefly see if there's any extra pages. Alright, I'm going fast, guys.
Phoebo.
Phoebo, that Phoebo.
And we
I like
did
your
read this
little
great.
Yeah, I think we did all this. What is Kettle Modoc? What did
Two
that
people
mean?
got married. Fuck them, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, I don't care
Alright.
about that.
Bozzica.
Bill,
Yar.
would you cover Yar for us?
Sure. Yar, definition, sailing term, archaic, seaworthy, easy to handle, responsive, writes to the wind easily.
Oh my god. Did you see
Yar.
Gerald got a yacht? It's so Yar. Am I using it
Yacht
correctly?
It's
Yeah.
hecka Yar. His
Oh,
Yar
yeah.
it's Buck Yar.
Oh my
So
god.
have I told you guys about the word this Buck as a prefix?
No, what's
It's
Carson
like
Buck?
like Buck naked or like Buck whatever.
Oh.
I've decided to just start using Buck as a prefix that means very or extremely. So if something
That's
is
cool.
very Yar, it could be Buck Yar.
Oh my
Like
god.
Buck Wild, going Buck Wild.
Yeah, Buck Wild, Buck
Oh, so
naked.
your day can be Buck bad?
Yeah, it could be
Buck
Buck
bad.
awful.
I had such a
Buck
Buck
awful.
bad day.
Oh, Buck awful.
Buck-
Good.
Buck awful day.
Oh my god. What? Okay, now here's another one. The word wreak, as in wreak havoc. Does
Yeah.
anyone wreak anything other than havoc? Like, have you ever heard wreak used in any other context? Can you like wreak potatoes? I don't think you can. I think you only wreak havoc.
Can you wreak peace and solidarity?
Wreak
No,
solidarity.
I don't think so. No, that's good. That's a puzzler, Sean.
I'm here to be puzzleful. All right, Sean, could you tell us a little bit about gazpacho?
Sure. It consists of 6 medium-sized tomatoes, 1 or 2 cucumbers. There's different variations.
Choice is
2
yours and
medium
yours alone.
onions, 1 handful of fresh basil, depending on the size of your hands, 2 shallots, and 2 red bell peppers.
Hey, Bill, is there a chance you can take a screenshot of this so that we can come together?
I am a Macintosh guy, but I can try.
Just,
Wait,
I
that's
mean,
paint.
you can pull
does
your
that
phone
mean?
out and you can just like, you know,
Snip
tap
it.
it that
Oh,
way.
that's what I should have done. That's the best way to do this.
Yeah.
Do I want a freeform? Oh
You know,
god,
actually,
I made
just
like
for-
a freeform snip.
For
Now I
convenience
save
sake.
as.
Is it? Are we doing this?
Yeah, it's done. It ends up. It's not rectangular though. It's kind of a. It
Oh,
ended up just being kind of a ugly snip.
so Sean, if you could read the continued recipe and Bill,
Yeah.
just
So,
screenshot this.
so
Yeah.
you take all of those ingredients, chop fine, and blend with 3 eggs, half a cup of red wine vinegar, half a cup of olive oil, 1.5 cups of tomato juice, and then
For
a dash
tomato.
of fresh ground pepper and
Oh,
a dash of cayenne
Not
pepper.
a dash. We need to go a tablespoon of cayenne pepper, man.
Jesus.
You refrigerate that
You're a wild man.
Okay, Bill. As long as you got both of
All
those, I
right,
think
I
we're good.
took some pictures of them.
I'm gonna go to Guardians. Oh my god, Frabozzica. Holy shit, I haven't heard that name in so long. Guardian, a mysterious figure semi-shrouded in secrecy, whose purpose is to keep Zorkian citizens and visitors honest and upright, and to punish the fallible and fling their belongings to the 4 winds whenever appropriate. Oh, Guardian, Okay, what's Frabozzica? Encyclopedia Frabozzica! I haven't heard that in so long! Oh! The abridged version of this encyclopedia, edited by Nina Ruffini, contains an incredible amount of information on the great underground empire. Unknown persons are attempting to rewrite Zorkian history and are circulating a revisionist version. The Guardian is roaming the countryside and confiscating bogus versions. The true abridged version has some alphabetization errors.
Wow.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
So I mean, there's a lot of fraud going on in Shanbar between like a fake cluster and revisionist history
and farcical frabazikas. Like, that's the thing that's so crazy, is that, like, no game does this, where it's like, welcome to the game, walk a little bit now, read, take notes, take screenshots.
Yeah.
Evil, Zork, The Return of Evil. Oh, this is the companion book to The Rise and Fall of Zork, edited by Mavis Peepers. Zork, The Return of Evil by Rebecca Snoot. Will be available soon in neighborhood bookstores for a mere 2 Zork mids. Now, Sean, what is the Great Diffusion?
Rebecca Peepers? What was this?
The Great Diffusion,
Yeah.
I learned about this. It had to do with something about long life. I don't know. This event caused the end of the Second Age of Magic in 1247 GUE. All magic and magical devices, whether mechanical or enchanted, were dispersed into the atmosphere with the hope that evil magic would be vanquished forever. Most wizards and mages lost their powers in the process.
So, like, they tied the magical devices to balloons and let them float into the atmosphere?
Is this a plot point from a previous Zork game?
I don't know. All I remember in Zork is that you can get eaten by a grue.
All of my devices disappear and float up into the atmosphere.
Bill, tell me about the West Shanbar Times.
West Shanbar Times, Wednesday, Jelly 18, 1645. Mayor and lighthouse keeper announced plans for new anti-vulture warning system. The mayor announced at a press conference held in the top steps of City Hall. Cruise Day, Jam 21, 1640. Rebecca Snoot graduates, sui cum laude.
Wait. Sui cum laude? Are we fucking serious? Did they get this in the game? Rebecca Snoot graduates, sui cum loudly? Oh my god. Oh
this Mavis Keeper stood at attention while her star pupil
my god!
received her diploma. Rebecca plans to continue her anthropological studies and write books. Her father, Obadiah Snoot IV, noted collector and farmer, looked on proudly.
Dude, can we just say that, like, there's that theme that's been talked about before about the sexualization of women, and then you get into the first graphical version of a text-based adventure game. They're like, yeah, remember Rebecca Snoot? You hear how she graduated? Sui cum loudly. I still managed to get it in there, man. Oh my god, I don't believe it. The consistency of the gaming industry is remarkable, man.
It's true.
Wow.
It's true.
Oh my god, her father Obadiah Snoot IV was so ashamed. Oh god, holy shit. Okay. Oh my god, Snoot's Farm fresh veggies, always the best veggies. Special, giant carrots by the bushel or the bag. Buy the bushel or the bag. Star Day Oracle 1, 1643. Agnes Pugney wins All Valley Cattle Roundup Best of Show. Ben Fishin's Boat Dock featuring all new power boats for commerce or day sailors all year round.
Day sailors.
Bill.
Sand Day, Arch 15th, 1642. Booze Miller of West Shanbar drove his pickup truck into the river for the 10th time. When questioned at the scene, Miller replied, "I was pressing on the brake, but a bottle must have gotten wedged between the pedal and the floorboard." Upon hearing of Boo's latest incident, the mayor remarked, "We've already revoked his license. Now what we need to revoke are his keys."
Oh my god.
Booze Miller.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we did it. We did the whole drawer, and this has been some of the most insane and engaging content. Oh my god. Nightlife Hellhounds refuse
Hellhounds.
Hellhounds.
Why are these 5 filed together? What's the pattern? It's not alphabetical. It's not topically consistent. What is this? This is the shittiest travel guide ever.
Oh god. Whose filing system is this?
For the months of Suspender, 1647 Goo, Night Spelunking with E.R. Rooper, a whole new way to look at underground caverns. Starlight motorboating, not much exercise for the passengers, but a wonderful view of the tree homes. Sean, tell me more.
Dancing nightly at the West Shanbar Vacation Village. Walk-on stand-up contest at Chuckles. Big prizes nightly. Group sing-alongs under the moon in the Forest of the Spirits.
Sounds nice.
And after it all, get a good night's rest at the Inn of Is Enough. Sweet dreams.
Oh, it's is enough. Oh, I was
Yeah,
reading that as
yeah.
Eiseno. Like,
Eiseno, yes, Eiseno.
Is enough.
I
Eisenhower.
wish it was isn't it?
Isn't it?
Isn't it?
Let's
It's
read
like
about
the kind of
Hellhounds.
place that has an Officer Aurelian and may or may not.
I know.
Oh god. Sean, you can continue with us on Hellhounds.
Yeah, so Hellhounds are the descendants of these fearsome canines finally became domesticated in late 1646
Okay.
GUE. They are still quite ferocious and not to be trifled with, as they've been crossbred with the best guard dogs from the major Pi R squared
Oh
kennelry.
my god.
Stupid.
These
That's
guard
just-
dogs. These guard dogs are indigenous to the area surrounding the road to the south, which is a legitimate name of a region, and we call it that, and share the natural features of all that hail from that region of the world.
They
What?
share all the features.
Indigestion was reported earlier today by the resident Al Kasseltzer. Am I doing it?
You're doing it. You're doing it. You could write for
Yeah.
Return to Zork.
Yeah. And his
Librarian thief books quickly. Wrote it. Ugh.
chronic urinary tract infection sufferer Pierre, cause his bladder's empty, was recently.
Wow.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it's
Here,
good.
because his bladder's empty. That's a good name.
Optimist Oswald de Renswald.
Shit.
This is so stupid. Okay, okay, so
Exotic dancer, innuendo, and out the other.
Oh my god. Okay. The crossbreeding occurred as a result of a drop of sales in purebred hellhounds following the circulation of vicious rumors started by the Poodle Guild. The guild spread word that pure hellhounds could now become invisible, and the only warning one had of an imminent attack was the sound of their bark. Of course, only an orc would be so gullible as to believe that kind of nonsense, but sales dropped anyways, and the crossbreeding program was instituted. Oh, wow. Innuendo and out the other. That's so good. Oh.
Oh my god. Alright, in chat, Wizzy Weaver has spelled out the name Kudzets Bladdersempi. K-U-T-Z-I-T-Z-B-L-A with an umlaut D-D-E-R, and then that S thing, E-M-F-F-Y. That's good.
Okay,
Alright.
so refuse procedures.
Refuse,
Newly installed
refuse.
incinerator? Is it refuse? Refuse
Yeah,
procedure?
this is refuse.
The newly installed... What's a refuse? What is that?
Trash.
The newly installed incinerator from the Everblast company is equipped with the latest technology for burning any type of refuse. Due to the intense heat inside the furnace, only one drawer hatch should be open at any time. Aside from avoiding possible explosions, the technique will ensure complete combustion without excessive manhandling. I love avoiding excessive manhandling. I like to hit an even expected manhandling quotient every day.
I like avoiding the explosions.
I
feel
like
like-
some explosions with my manhandling.
I like just a little bit. Yeah, I think you know how I graduated. Magic Tile's perfect game for manipulative people. Usually comes in sets of 9, 12, or 16, and each set all but one piece is visible until the correct arrangement of words is achieved. I hope we get to, like, do some things instead of reading. Illuminate! The recipe for this surprising drink has been misplaced. However, it is known that the drink can only be contained in a metal container. Containers made out of other materials will behave unpredictably. And I'm done.
That's it.
I mean, that was a lot of lore
It was worth it.
to get through in sort of one spot.
I know.
Can we look at the
Here's
certificate on the
watching us.
wall?
No. What else? Alright, let's go to the mayor.
If you just came to look, go over there and look at the files. They're open to everybody. You might learn something.
Cheech Marin?
What? Okay, so if I talk and
If you just came to look, go over there and look at the
I hit
files.
fascinated.
They're open to everybody. You might learn something. I used to have less time on my hands when the town was bigger. I'm still needed. The lighthouse keeper and I have worked out an anti-vulture warning system. Can't seem to get it to work yet, though.
Oh, shit. It changed on me.
Well, it's easy to get a little paranoid around here. Vultures
still
carrying
fine,
people
yeah.
off, half the town disappearing. Blues, weird dreams.
Okay, I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it.
Yeah, let's save it.
Amazingly, we've been playing again for like 35 minutes. So
Is this like 3 for 3 characters have mustaches?
4 for 4. 4 for 4.
What's
for
the
4.
mustache percentage? I mean, it is suggested that we as a character are a man without a mustache.
Oh, how do we know that?
I feel like we know. I think I know.
We have we at least our own self-perception is of a man without a mustache.
But in some ways, you know, we also mustache. Mustache.
To a
We
break.
must
I get
dash.
it. That's-
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
ah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ah. All right. Is this a micro break? Do you guys need any time?
I don't need any time.
I need 2-3 minutes. To put
All right,
away
let's do it. Let's do it. Let's listen to
probably 2
music.
drinks. They're
Music.
gonna come
We need
out
some
again.
water too. Yeah.
I'm gonna make some water.
I love that recipe.